Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Hello. OrsonVision is live. I've got my coffee in my dragon ass mug here. And I am happy to be here with you guys. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Happy, what is today? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's go. Oh, so many likes on my video already. Thank you all for doing that. I appreciate those of you that show up, leave a like, and just so you don't forget, it really helps me out a lot. So, good morning, Cadis. Good morning, Sussy. Good morning, Orson. He's very tired. He's very tired. He was not very pleased with me trying to take a thumbnail picture, as you could tell, I'm sure, from the thumbnail. But we got one. We got one that was all the other ones he was blurry. He was like mid-movement trying to struggle away. But, you know, tired him out. And it's a little cooler today, so I got him his little sweater on. It's very sweet. Good morning, Jean Devon, the French architect. It's horrible. I should never do that again. Don't ever do that again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John Devon, 97. How is everyone this fine Tuesday morning? I told you guys I would definitely be doing a chit-chat stream, and here I am, right about on time. Right about on time. 9 o'clock is a good time for me. 9 to 10, 10:30-ish, depending on what I'm doing for the rest of the day. It really works for me right now, anyway. Come January, there will be a little shift. So I may still do morning chit chat streams. I may. They will be earlier. Perhaps. Or they would be later, and they would be evening fireside chit chat streams. But I just wouldn't be able to have coffee. But that's fine. I could drink something else, you know? I could make something else. I don't have to drink coffee. Coffee is my chosen drink for the morning time. It's relaxing. It's comforting. It does help me wake up, which I enjoy. It makes me feel, you know, a little more perky. But we'll see. We'll see how the schedule works out. But something like that. I just really like these little fireside streams. You know, they actually don't get as many views as my gaming streams. But my gaming streams also lately have had guests and other things helping them get higher numbers. So I also take that into consideration. But I enjoy them. I enjoy hanging out with my community like this. This is a fun way for me to hang out with you guys. So, Jean Devon, you love it. Okay, well, good. Now I feel less bad about doing it. Oh, the Bugs Bunny ears laying on. He loves his Bugs Bunny. Guys, Mia sent me an entire bag, a garbage bag full of toys that Stannis didn't like or want or really into. He's kind of picky about his toys. I mean, listen, the toys he likes and loves, he's all about. But some of them he just doesn't really care about. And she was like, just take these for Orson. And I was like, okay. I'll start slowly. And of course, I bought him a bunch of stuff. Bought him teething things. I bought him all kinds of toys. But I also knew I had this huge bag of toys that I wanted to wait on. And he was being crazy one night, and I was like, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. So I went and got the bag, and I made a big production of pulling out the toy. And I grabbed the very first toy on top, and it was this Bugs Bunny. And it's kind of crinkly. It's got crinkly in the ears, so Bugs' ears go. And then there's a squeaky in the basketball, which is a lot of fun. And at first I was like, maybe he doesn't really care for it. Like, he kind of just was like, whatever. And now he is obsessed with it. Even when I took him to the vet, I brought it so that in the car he would have, something to chew on if he got restless, and needed to chew on something. I want him to have a toy. So Bugs is his chosen toy. It's nice to listen to you as I wash dishes. That's so good, Cadis. Being productive while listening. I'm so glad that I can provide that for you. It's really nice. It is. I too enjoy listening to YouTube videos or podcasts or whatever I happen to be into at the moment while doing other things. Looking forward to the new DLC from Valhalla. Cassandra meets Eivor. That will be super cool. Wait, what? I don't know anything about this. Is there like a trailer or something, Sussy? I've never seen this. Good morning, Tie 5. Oblique Bloop, hello. Nice to see you. Glad you could make it. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Red Dog. Lord of the emojis. But none of those are mine. None of those are mine. It's fine, though. Maybe he's a basketball fan. Maybe. Boy, you like basketball? Boy? I like when I can reach his little head. Look. Oh, the baby. Baby. Look at this wrinkle. You can't even see. Look at this wrinkle. Look at this skin. Just skin. I can pull it up over your head like a hoodie, boy. Goodness. The most wrinkliest boy. Wrinkly. I should put on some Space Jam for him. I bet he'd like it. I bet he would. He stayed on his own in his little puppy-proof pen for about 3 to 4 hours the other day for the first time. I mentioned this on stream and I never actually talked about it anymore. I went and watched my niece, my 12-year-old niece, perform in the opera. Like a real opera. And if you didn't know, American opera is a thing. But she had her debut performance in the opera. And, we wanted to go support her. And, she came to watch me wrestle. I thought it was only fitting that I go watch her perform in the opera. And it was great. It was really great. She did exceptional. And yes, it's possible I'm being biased. There is that possibility. I will admit that, okay? But I felt as though my niece really did stand out amongst her. And I was going to say peers, but they really weren't. She was like, I think there were 3 other kids in the production. The rest were adults. Like, this is an opera. And so it was kind of a big deal. They are pretty merciless with how they, the rehearsals. It's very hardcore. It's very serious, okay? And I thought it was really good for her. So I wanted to support her, but we had to leave this boy for a few hours. So I puppy-proofed an area of the bedroom and, left him all his toys. I put on some nice, relaxing music. But you're right. Maybe next time I'll put on a movie or something for him because I want him to hear some sound. I don't want him to just be stressing about every little noise that he hears and freaking out and getting nervous and anxious. And, it was so sweet. When I got home, he was so excited and he was just so happy. He was such a good boy. Didn't have no accidents. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Good morning, Jen. Even though he's still sleeping. Well, he was up for a little bit, as you can see from the thumbnail. I wrangled him up in my lap for a picture, and then he did a little bit more, but then eventually just wallered down into his bed, where he now sleeps like a sweet, sweet boy. Just the sweetest. The chat is very nice. It is a good break from studying and everyday life. I am glad to be a little break in the monotony of, everyday stuff. I really like the idea of life being, exciting and interesting pretty much all of the time. Even when we think things are mundane, I try to remind myself that it's not. it's really not mundane. It's just mundane because we feel like, because we do it every day, it's boring to us. But I'm like, if you really step back, it's just amazing, what we get to wake up and do every single day. And so I try to put myself, I try to put it in perspective to really appreciate life, Ella is very talented and a special kid. She definitely is, Ty 5. It's very sweet of you to say that, and I agree. And like I said, some people may think I'm being biased, but the truth is she's pretty exceptional. And those of you that heard her sing the national anthem at the festival, I don't know, was it a couple months ago, maybe, not even that far ago. It was like, you're just like, that's a kid, like they're like, and now Ella from the, whatever group singing class, and you think, this is going to be sweet. And then she just starts, she has this voice that just like projects and is so powerful that it blows me away every time I hear her sing. Every time I hear her sing, I'm just like, oh my God, is that her? It is. It definitely is. And that was the same in the opera. And the opera is so perfect for her because when she's like in chorus in school, they're constantly telling her to like dial it back. They put her in the back row, even though she's the youngest one, and tell her to like dial back the volume. Like, you need to like bring it down because she's in a chorus, right? But her singing coach is like, don't worry, Ella. One day, you're going to be front and center on that stage, and they will be shoving you in the back on the back row and telling you to be quiet no more. And chorus is just different, but in opera, no, they want you to project. And there's like this like it's like a little bit extra, like this little bit of theatrical extraness that they don't typically want in like the grade school chorus. They're not really looking for that, but man, Ella just, she got it, man. I think she's going to be a famous opera singer one day, and I'll be going to shows to watch and support her all over the world. So that's my prediction. We'll see. Check back in with me in a few years, and we'll see. The Poop Bandit did not have any accidents while we left him for the first time ever. 0 accidents. Angel baby. This morning, I found 2 poops. I found 1 fresh poop, 1 old poop. So the Poop Bandit was out and about, and it was definitely him. RJ City, well, hi. Nice to see you. Ahoy. Thank you again to RJ City for playing Sea of Thieves with me yesterday, and to Mia Yim, both of whom have YouTube channels that you should subscribe to if you have not done that yet. And I think me and RJ are definitely going to be playing some more Sea of Thieves. Who knows? Mia may join us. I don't know. I don't know if Sea of Thieves is her jam. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. She's always welcome to sail with us. But I think RJ and I are definitely going to, at least once a week, start playing through some of the story missions on Sea of Thieves. They have this whole, like, Pirates of the Caribbean story mission thing. And I want to do it. And so he's already done them. He's played through them solo. So I would like to do them, and I just think it would be fun. We may pre-record them too. It doesn't necessarily have to be live. So it might be a good choice for just like a regular video to premiere as well. But it was a lot of fun yesterday. Even though it was a struggle to get started, we had a lot of fun. Thank you for being happy for my niece. She had a very good musical performance. Yes, she did. I appreciate that, Sussy. Stephanie, good morning. God morning. That's how you have to say it. Good morning, Haley. Love that puppy ball. Well, he's not really a ball. He's more of a loaf right now. But as you can see, he's spooning Bugs Bunny. He's spooning the basketball that Bugs is holding. It's so sweet. Oh. Accident behind the Christmas tree. No, we put up presents so that he can't get behind the tree as easily now. There's enough presents under there that he's like blocked off. But no, he like in the plant corner. There was one in the plant corner. And then there was a poop down here in my space. I literally ran back upstairs to get my coffee. I was just like, okay, I took him down, put him down, ran back upstairs to get my coffee, came back down and was like getting ready and whatever. And then I turned, he was like right up under my feet, like doing his little butt wiggle thing. And he was like, And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? And I start looking around, and then there's a fresh poop. And I was just like, the poop bandit strikes again. And then he's like, he plays, he's a little bit of shame. Like he's finally getting a little bit of shame about the poops. Cause I'm like, no, like I do the, the deep, like, Orson, no. And then he's like, I'm not like, listen, I don't believe that you have to like smash their face in it and like beat them to get them to understand. They understand tone and body language so much that I think I can convey to a puppy that I am displeased with his behavior without beating him for it, okay? I'm not saying, listen, if when he's latched on like a little piranha and his thing, I have given him the 2-finger, this number to get him to let go, like on the top of the head. I'm like, like I give him that, and then he lets go. All right, I'm not saying I don't bop him, or I think it's not quite a boop. Like a boop is like a boop on his nose. It's cute, right? But a bop is like a, the 2 fingers. I think if you go more than 2 fingers, it's just too much, all right? But the 2 fingers, you can give him a little, like, that kind of thing. Hey, where you going there, Inspector? Where are you going? Where'd you go, boy? Where'd you go, boy? I see your butt right there. Come here. Come get bugs. Come here. He's just standing. Come here. Orsi. Good boy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Look at this. Come on. You get in your bed. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Come on. Come on. You can solo play Sea of Thieves. Absolutely. Yeah, RJ plays solo Sea of Thieves literally almost every day. Almost every day. That's not an exaggeration. He plays it almost every day. I always see him on Steam. Like when I'm doing stuff, I'll see him in Sea of Thieves. I think he thinks no one can see him, but I see him. And I respect it. I do. I respect it. Oh, da baby. Got him. Look at it. Look at his teething toys. Got his little teething toys. They just came out of the freezer. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Here we go. He doesn't destroy the presents. No, he's pretty good. If you give him, and I don't want to do it because he really does recognize it, like like that one, but like loud. He will pretty much stop doing whatever he's doing for the most part. And so he kind of knows to stay away from the tree. He stays away from the presents. He stays away from the ornaments. He does not really mess with that stuff. Same with my wires and stuff down here. But I've been very vigilant with defending my desk and any wires. Because listen, I've done pretty good about cable management. All right, I've got everything pretty neat and nice and and tucked away and wrapped and all these things. But you still have to be very, very vigilant that he is not getting up on cords and chewing things. And, we can't have it. So if he even looks like he's thinking about chewing a cord, I move him, I ant him, I dissuade him, I put a toy in his mouth. I do all these things to make sure that he does not, even think about chewing on a cord. You should have a stream of Mia yelling at RJ. That's the first hour of my stream yesterday, Cadis. You just gotta watch the video from yesterday. That's it. That's literally it. Good boy. Good boy. A good boy, my baby. Oh, this baby. He doesn't pee in the house, just poop. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say he doesn't pee in the house anymore, because he's attempted to, and I caught him. He also will pee on the pee pads if they are there and he needs to go. Which is, you know, not a bad thing. I like that he is trained enough to go on the pee pads. It's nice. A wall of gifts. You already have presents under the tree. Just a few. My family has some. They have some under their tree. A variety of, you know, of different sized presents. Not a ton, but enough to make a little wall so that he doesn't. It's not like easy access. And like I said, he knows he's been dissuaded from even going near the tree. Like if he even starts sniffing around, we're all like, like, and he's like, oh, sorry. Like he just go. You know what I mean? Like he's a good boy. I'm really impressed, honestly, at what a good boy this boy is. He's a very good boy. Even as far as puppies go, I have to say, not just because he's mine, but he has really been a pretty exceptional puppy. He's not destroyed anything yet. Like, really, like, I've not come up and found a phone cord destroyed, okay? I've caught him in his mouth. I've not caught a shoe being destroyed. I've caught him in his mouth. I've not, anything. Chewing on, like, wood and stuff. Like, he chews on the stone of the fireplace, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, he gnaws on it, and then I'm like, Orson! And then he's like, what? And there's, like, a little, like little baby teeth grooves where he's like chewed on this one spot in the stone. I don't understand why, but I guess, you know, for one, he's gonna get new teeth, I guess. But I don't know. Could be worse. I certainly have seen, you know, worse times for puppies as far as training and stuff. A little puppy wall. Yep, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Oh, the baby. Oh, just baby. What a good boy. Good morning, Kiki. Where you going, boy? Stretching out the bed? You gonna stretch out the bed, boy? We got Albert the alpaca and Chillbeard back here burning some incense. I don't know if you guys can tell, I adjusted some lighting back here. I had to do a little bit because when I was playing with the green screen, I was noticing the bottom of the green screen was not lit as well as I would like. So I have a new light down here, and for the purposes of this stream, I'm kind of reflecting it off of the wall just to kind of highlight my little fireplace place a little bit better, you know? And you can really see the nice unfinished finish of the basement wall here. Isn't that nice? I think it's nice. It makes me feel like a hobbit. I love it. It's cozy in a weird way. It feels like my lagoon in the cave. Like I'm in the lagoon cave, yet I have fixed it up like this. That's how I feel. Sometimes I get my words, they just don't come out right. You ever understand that? You ever have that happen? How are the other two pups? Nixie and Triton are well. They have not counter-surfed and stolen any food since the sourdough incident. Not that they haven't tried, because they have. But we've all been a lot more vigilant about them sneaking into the kitchen while you're in there. And they're so sneaky. They're so sneaky. They slip in when you're not looking. And we also discovered there is a coordinated effort here going on between the three of them, where Orson will poop and distract whoever is in the kitchen, usually me. I run, I go, and I deal with the poop incident, and then meanwhile, the other two circle around, and they're in the kitchen, attacking from different angles, and then by the time you come back, you see one of them up on their back legs, like, looking, you know, and it's like, oh my God. I'm like, they're working together! They're working together! You could probably use chalk to write on the wall. I think you could, actually, pretty easily. I don't think that would be a problem at all, but I kind of like it just like it is. And I may put more things on it. I don't know. My camera's a little crooked. It needs to be more like that. Why is it doing that? Here, it's fine. Oh, the Orsi boy, little bitty baby Orsi boy. He's an Orson boy. He's an Orson boy. He's an Orson boy right now. He's an Orson boy. He's an Orson boy. He's an Orson boy. Orson boy. Orson boy. He's an Orson. What's the best angle right now, boy? Wait. What is the best? He's an Orson boy. He's an Orson boy right now. Oh, the ear. There we go. Got you, baby. Hi, my baby angel face. Hi, my baby angel face. Oh, the big stretch. Good boy. Oh, I love this bed for him. He enjoys it so much. Yeah, that's a good boy. Have I checked on Puppy and the Boy? What do you mean? Of course. Literally almost every day. And I've posted quite a few of them, but I send Shayna and Charlie and Mia, excuse me, where are you going? Excuse me. The photos on my phone that pop up of like Puppy and Stannis, I send them to them every day. Hey, where are you going? Watch your little paws. Come here. Hi, my baby. You want to come sit in my lap? Oh, boy. I wonder how much you weigh now, boy. What do you weigh now? Orson boy. You find the concrete wall really stylish and beautiful with the lighting. Well, good. Thank you, Sussy. I'm trying. I'm trying. How does one access the DLC for Valhalla? Well, my question is do you have to buy it? Or is it just included? Or, like, I'm curious. K9 cahoots. Good morning, Jay. Yes, there's definitely some K9 cahoots going on. Oh, ja baby. Look at him, toe beans. Please don't. Wait, no. Please, you shouldn't say please don't pet me just because you can. Because you should. You should pet this boy just because you can. Please come pet me just because you can. Toe beans. Please come pet me just because you can. Ain't that right? Oh, I love these boys. Mwah. Oh, yeah, baby. Here. Now, maybe you go sheep in your bed. Oh, sheep in your bed, boy. Sheep in your bed, boy. Go sleep in your bed, boy. Go sleep in your bed, boy. Sleep in your bed, boy. Go sleep in your bed, boy, right now. Go sleep in the bed, boy. Go sleep in the bed, boy. Oh, he loves his Bugs Bunny. He loves his Bugs Bunny. I love it so much. Well, Koozie, what I'm saying is in order to distract you to poop on the floor. Yeah, it works real great. According to the video, Stannis doesn't like Star Wars. Oh my god, no. Yeah, he does not. Stannis doesn't like anything that frightens him and is odd. Alright? Huh? What? You make a noise? You just sitting? Huh? Oh, gonna chew on his baby teeth things. Orson likes to be with his mama. Yes, he does. This boy is a mama's boy, and that's just the way it is. He's definitely bonded with me. He wants to be with me. He gets upset if I leave him even for a moment. Even for a moment. He will cry. He just wants to be near me doing whatever I'm doing. And I have to say, most of the time, he's a real good boy doing that. It's surprising how, all of the work that I did in this basement, I did with him here. And he did not, pilfer and get into stuff constantly. He actually, and I was worried about it. I'm like, I can't have him down here. It's too messy, and I don't want him getting into stuff. And, little by little, we started letting him, and it's actually, he was really good. He just wanted to be close. He was much worse behaved when I tried to keep him away from me while I was doing things than if I would just let him be close, and, he would eventually just be like, okay, and, we'd give him toys in his bed, and, he's good. You don't wish him crooked teeth, but I hope him's teeth aren't straight. Well, listen, I can tell you for a fact that this boy has a huge underbite. This boy got the biggest underbite I think I've ever seen. And, so much, when I'm, trying to check his mouth for things, if he's chewing grass or something, and I try to get his mouth, all you see are bottom teeth. You open his mouth, and, it's just gums, and they're just hidden. It's such a huge underbite. It's so cute, though, boy. Boy, it's so cute, though. He's the cutest, I promise. I know. Puppy braces. No, they're perfect. They're perfect, and I think he's going to have the most beautiful teeth. Have you settled in well at work? Well, yeah, it's high five. Tell us about that. How is that going for you? It's interesting, Ty Five had this big life change with her job and everything, and it did really affect, the stream and how much she could be here in a good way, right? It's not always a bad thing when change happens. Sometimes we are really resistant to change, but you have to really ask yourself, is this bad? Is it bad, or is it just different? And it's kind of like me talking about, the schedule change in January and how, I might still do morning chit chat, but maybe not. It may really, truly just be an evening thing. But what I'll probably do is I'll premiere videos in the morning. So when I'm busy and I cannot be live streaming in the mornings, I will premiere some videos, stuff that I record in the afternoons or the evenings. I'll release those in the mornings, and then in the evenings, I'll do some live streams. And, we'll do our gaming streams, we'll do our fireside chit-chat streams, and really nothing will change other than they will be in the evening instead of the morning, which I think most people will actually still enjoy. And listen, I've always been I don't want to do things just because it's you'll get more views if you do this. And I'm that's really, yes, I want more views, but I don't just want to be seeking whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll make this kind of video, that kind of video. I'll do that. And it's I don't want to do that. I want to do what I enjoy, but do it consistently and do it in a way that, it's easy for people to consume the content. But I want to do what I want to do. And I like mornings. I like my little coffee chats in the morning. It works for me, and I can be consistent with it, so I do it. But if I had to change, I actually think it might be a good thing, Where do we find Orson sweaters? The two that he actually only has two right now. In fact, I got him a third one, and it was way too big. It might start fitting him now. This boy has grown. This sweater looked like a dress on him. If you go to his Instagram, there is a picture of him in this sweater, and he is sitting, and it is dragging the ground. It looks like a dress. Look at it now. Look at where it's at on him now. That's crazy. That's only been 2 weeks, and he's grown that much. Good morning, Blue Shades. Nice to see you. But these two sweaters that I got, I believe my oldest niece picked them up at TJ Maxx, maybe. I think she was in TJ Maxx and she FaceTimed me and she was like, "Look at these sweaters. I'm going to get them for Nixie and Triton. Do you want one for Orson?" And I was like, "Oh my God, yes." And so she did. And, you know, he's been rocking the 2021 sweater collection ever since. Happy to finally have a real job. I know. What a great feeling, Tie 5. I'm so glad for you. I really am. Most excited for evening streams. Right? I think it's good to change. I think it's good to mix it up. I think it's good to have some variety. A lot has changed this year. Also by me as a sign of a big change. And I don't think I'm ready for it. I don't think we're ever ready for change. So see, if you want to get like philosophical about it, I don't think we are ever ready for change. That is the nature of change. You go from one thing to another thing. At some point, the change it happens, right? I don't really think we're ever ready. You know, I don't think that's a state that we ever find ourselves in. Because if you were ready for the change, you're already in it, right? You're in it. It's already happened. And so I think we have to learn to that feeling of like, oh, I'm not ready and I don't like the way this feels. Like we have to embrace it and not interpret it as something negative or bad. Like it is not bad. Just simply being like, I don't want this doesn't mean it's bad. It's kind of a natural reaction to things changing is to try to maintain something that is working, right? When you have something that is working, right? And I think it maybe even comes from like hunter-gatherer times or something, right? You have a source of food and a routine that, you know, you get sleep, you get food, you get shelter. We have all of these things covered. It is in our nature to try to maintain them, right? We don't want to alter that because we've figured out what works. But the world around us is constantly changing. And if we want to maintain, then what we actually have to do is change and evolve with it. That's how I know it sounds weird to say, but the way you maintain those things is to change. But it's just like fighting these instincts and these feelings and these urges of like, oh, I'm so resistant to this. I don't want to do this. Like, oh my God, like it's just not, you know, not always a bad thing. He might have another sweater in the mail. Oh my God. Well, good, because this boy loves him sweaters. Real jobs are overrated. I don't know about that, Koozie. I don't know about that. Overrated isn't the right word. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. But I could think of some other words that may be appropriate in my opinion, but overrated, I don't know, man. You got your chewies, baby. Hey, look at this right here. Yeah. Here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, get that. Get that, you toy boy. The change is necessary to reveal more of the map. Absolutely. Think about it. How can you continue exploring the map if you don't evolve and add to your repertoire of skills and abilities, right? You need those to continue to reveal the map. Sussy and I, if you guys aren't aware, I've talked about it before, but I had mentioned it in a cameo to Sussy about the fog of war in video games and how I view it. I make the analogy and relate it to real life, that as we grow and adapt and change and evolve in life, that it's like in a video game when you are exploring the map and that fog that is covering the map is slowly, it slowly disappears as you explore and whatever. And to get to certain areas of the map, you need certain skills, you need certain abilities, you need to go through certain trials and tribulations to reach those areas. Otherwise, they are never revealed. They are never revealed. That's sad, right? Like, I don't want that. Maybe I go through a phase of something where it's like, I don't want to do this forever. But for the purposes of growing and adapting and evolving, yeah, I absolutely can do this. It's great. It helps me reveal more of the map. And, that's a good thing. Just because it's not something I want to do forever. But the thing is, guys, we don't do anything forever. None of us do anything forever. Everything is finite. And when you think of it like that, sometimes it can be a little sad and morbid to just be like, to really think about it. But then I'm like, but not really, because everything is like that. Why feel sorry for myself that life is finite if it's literally like that for everything, for planets and the universe included? Like, everything has a lifespan. Oh, I think a boy has escaped. Where you at, boy? You like the VR space, boy? You like this VR space, boy? Come here. Come here. This is another toy he really loves. Yeah. Oh, so nice. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. A toe beans, a toe beans, a toe beans, toe beans. Please come pet me just because you can. That's a pretty good one. Pretty happy with that. Want to work with it? We're going to see, You wouldn't mind going back to 8-hour days, 5 days a week, a normal sleep pattern. Yeah, dude, listen, food and water, we're going to put them in the same thing, shelter and sleep. These are the things that a human being needs to function and be healthy. And, it's like you have this, it's like this balancing act between those things. And I imagine they're like little bars that go up and down as we get things. Like, I do really good about making sure my food and my hydration is really good, and right, and it maintains this really good level. And then I have shelter, so I'm, covered in that aspect. That is great. And then sleep, maybe sometimes is like not so great. And then it's like that starts to affect other things. And it's like this constant fluctuation of trying to maintain, healthy habits. And it's not just like physical health. It is mental health too. Like your brain is an organ, right? We say mental health. I think people only think of like depression and anxiety, but your brain is an organ. It is an actual physical thing that has physical health as well. And it, but it also just manifests in sometimes really, bad ways when your brain is unhealthy. And sleep is something I have learned that he's playing with his rope over here. So I'm just going to let him play with that rope over there. It's so sweet. He loves the mat, the area in my VR space, the standing mat. He loves sitting on it and playing with his toys. So I'm just going to let him do it. So if I could give advice to people, I would say prioritize your sleep. There is nothing that is more important than your health. Okay. No job, no relationship, none of that, because all of those things will suffer if your sleep is not what it should be, at least the bare minimum of what it should be. And it's different for everyone. I gotta sit here and tell you like, oh, this is what you need for blah, 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 blah. It's different for everybody. Everybody's, even down to your genetics. Your genetics can affect how much sleep you actually need to be optimal, right? That's not the same. The answer is not the same for everyone, but everyone still needs sleep. So I say prioritize it over everything, because those other things will suffer, right? You can be like, yeah, but the job, listen, you are not you are not an infinite energy source. You will eventually burn out. You will eventually suffer. You will eventually break down and fall apart in ways that won't be fun if you continue to ignore it. And I think people just try to burn the candle at both ends as long as they can, koozie. And eventually it starts to get at you, all right? And it's just, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I can breathe. Tie 5 only goes to live shows, which, listen, that's not a bad way to watch. Wrestling, I think, is meant to be watched live. Well, I don't think. I believe that, wrestling is meant to be watched live. Not that it's not still entertaining on TV, but I feel as though it is meant to be watched live. It's that type of art form. And, actually, I don't want to do this. And so, he tries to dig at the mat and he can't. It's so cute. I like it. So, good. There's nothing wrong with that. Just watch it in person. Enjoy it, Tie 5. Man, I wish the name of it was Smacktown, Sussy. That's way better than Smackdown. Smacktown! Smacktown, USA! Yeah! That's pretty good. Someone should copyright that. Someone should. Orson, are you a VR gamer? Hey! He's trying to lift my pad and move the standing mat that I stand on. He's trying to drag it away. Hey! Orson, what? Yeah, you. No. Play with your toy. Silly boy. Lordy mercy, this boy. Smacktown is good stuff. It's really good stuff. Thank you to everyone that has liked this video. I appreciate it very much. If you just arrived, hello, good morning, how are you? This is a fireside coffee chit-chat stream, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. OrsonVision is live, but Orson, of course, is not in his basket. Where are you, boy? Where's that boy? Oh, there you are. You being nosy? What are you doing? What are you doing, nosy tail? No, do not lick that. That's metal. See, he licked the metal bar of my desk. He's like, and I'm like, no. And he's like, sorry. Like, I don't even let him, like, consider it. Come on, boy. Yes, you can make it. You're little right now. Come on. Get in. Get it. Boy, you got the hiccups. This boy gets the hiccups more than any dog I've ever known. Do not. That is not for you to chew. That's not for you to chew. There you go. Toe beans. Oh, I love when he does the head tilt. Orson Wellington. Orson Wellington. Orson Wellington. Orson Wellington. Orson. No, he's not interested. It's not interested. Nope. Orson Wellington, and Orson Wellington, and Orson Wellington, and Orson Wellington. Yeah, he's fine. You good boy? Oh, the sweetest boy. The sweetest boy. My good boy. My good boy. My good boy. Oh, this baby. Oh, oh. I have opera on the brain, though. Oh, it was crazy. I didn't actually realize what opera was. You know, it's not like musical theater. It's not like Broadway, really. I mean, listen, they definitely have similarities. Okay, I'm not going to say they don't. But opera is definitely its own thing. And in American opera, it's just like, oh, they literally just sing the words. They sing their dialogue, but it's really impressive, actually. Where you going, boy? Hey. Where you going? Where you going? Get back in your bed. Get back in there. Get back in there. Well, I'm going to get coffee in a second. I can't do this if you're going to be just out and about, you know? Oh, fine, boy. Go to the Wait. Where are you going? You going back here? Can you guys see? Look at the top of him. You can see his little butt right there. What are you investigating, boy? You investigating? When Sussy first saw me in a Valheim video, Art asked me what I like more, Raw or NXT. You thought he'd ask how I like my That's pretty good, Sussy. Actually, I love it. I love it when people really genuinely they just show up and they watch and consume. Boy, I don't want to roll on you. Where are you at? Okay. You know, based off what I'm giving them, not off of some sort of preconceived notion that they've developed from seeing me on some other TV show, right? That is a TV show. It's literally like, guys, it's exactly like if you watched a Game of Thrones and then you saw one of the actors or actresses live streaming and people were talking to them as if they were the character that they played on TV. But they really genuinely are like, no, you're that person. And it's like, guys, but I'm literally not that person. Like, that is a TV show. But for some reason with wrestling, people don't believe it. They're like, yeah, but like, it's still you. Hey, that's my light. I know. That's my light. I need that. Come here. Tell them, boy. Tell them that it's different. It's different when you're a personality on TV, right? I was on a TV show and in a movie, Tie 5. You waving to everybody? Are you waving to everybody? Oh my goodness, what a good boy. Are you snoring? Are you snoring? Can I have a kiss? Can I have kisses? Can I have kisses? Oh, that boy. Oh, my baby. My baby sweet boy. Okay, go down into your bed. And now, let's go get a quick... wait. You wait. 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 He's up. He's up this morning. He's a morning boy. What can I say? If you guys would just one moment, give me a second to run upstairs, get some fresh coffee, maybe use the restroom. I'll be right back. we'll coffee chit chat for a little longer. But I can't promise that Orson is going to. Did you just get something? What is in your mouth? What is in your mouth? Huh? What is in there? What is in it? What is in there? Nothing? Where is it? What are you chewing? Aha! Ew, a hair. Gross, boy. That's disgusting. A hairball. Ew. I literally, like, throat swab him. He doesn't care. Like, it is like a baby where I'm like, nope, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Okay. Give me just a minute, guys. Please, I would appreciate it if you would give me just a couple minutes, a quick break. I'll be right back. We'll coffee chit chat a little more. We'll talk about what we might be playing today in my gaming stream. So stand by, everyone. Leave a like on the video if you haven't done that yet. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I got to keep an eye on this boy, and we'll keep relaxing. So I'll see you all in just a few minutes. Orson, come here. Come on. He's standing guard by the door. He was a good boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Let's go. Orson, come here. Orson. Oh, got him. I got him. We got him. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your patience while I got some fresh coffee. This boy, he had a nice patrol. He's not really supposed to be on security, but he is the inspector. It's different. It's a different type of patrol. He just likes to make sure that everything is up to code, everything is in order, and then he's fine. All right? So we're going to see if I can get him to snugs up in my lap here. So, what a good boy. You my good boy. Yes, you are. Okay. What did I miss, everyone? Oh my God, Sussy, let's talk about that James Webb Space Telescope. I've been telling everyone about this, and I'm like, guys, you don't understand. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal, okay? This is not just like, oh, it's kind of like, Hubble, I guess. And it's like, yeah, but like 1,000 times better. I've never done anything like this. They've never sent anything into orbit this far from Earth, first of all. So, and it's going to take like 3 weeks for them to even, it's going to be, listen, they can't repair the James Webb Space Telescope. If they don't get it launched, oh, Jesus. If they don't get it launched and opened and set up properly, that's it. Like, that's it. 25 years of work is just, like, lost because they can't send anyone out there to repair it. There is no repairing it. It has to be, it has to work. But if they can do that, if they can get it to launch and set up flawlessly, then we will have one of the most incredible things in science, certainly in our generation, in my opinion. And it launches on December 22nd. December 22nd. You should really watch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google the James Webb Space Telescope. Just Google it. I don't care if you like space or not. It's just deeply fascinating what we are doing, what kind of technology we have, and the level that it is at is just like mind-blowing. And I am very excited about it. Maybe I should do like a watch-along of the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope. That might be a good idea. What do you mean, don't get me started talking about space? It's the best subject. We are literally suspended in space together. I feel like it's the most natural thing for us to talk about. Hi, Orsie boy. You just gonna sleep like that? You completely okay to sleep like that? Oh my goodness, he is. This boy just wants his head held. No matter what, he doesn't care. Just wants his head held. Just hold this boy's head and he's happy. You like the dark hair color? It's just my hair color. I colored my hair blonde for the longest time to basically separate myself from Marina because we have the same kind of hair color. And when we were working together, we looked pretty freaking identical. From a distance, especially. All right, we're both relatively tall. I'm slightly taller. We both had really long brown hair, and we just looked identical. And I thought, well, you know, I can do the elf. I can go the elf route. Let me go the elf route. And I was like, I'll go blonde. And I never really dyed or colored my hair before, and I regretted it because it destroyed my hair. It destroyed it. And I only did highlights. I didn't even do like full on coloring or anything. Here you go, boy. Go on, Inspector. Go on, Inspector. That's right, my boy. That's right, my boy. And so, yeah, I regretted it. And then at some point, I was just like, yeah, screw it. I'm not gonna do it anymore. And it's almost, if you look, the very ends are still a little bit blonde. The very, very ends. Having a good hair day today. This is nice. But yeah, just a little bit. But it's just, you know, listen, I've always said this. I think my natural hair color, you know, I think it's great. I don't want to change it anymore. And it's not good for it. It's not healthy. It fries your hair. And it just, at least my hair, it did. I was very sensitive to it. So, yeah. If you don't like space. Oh, we need to I do need to bookmark that launch. I kind of want to do a live stream, like a watch along of it, you know? Because it's like, it's an important moment in human history. It really is. And I really hope that it goes well. It would be really sad if it just like, they were like, well, something malfunctioned and that's that, I guess. Koozy's so down. That makes me really want to do the launch stream, Koozy. Knowing that you're into it, that makes me so happy. You thought we were twins, see? A lot of people did, Kiki. A lot of people did. We are not at all. We're really not. But we were very much looking like them. And so, you know, highlighting my hair was the easiest and quickest way to differentiate, right? Like, it really was. But I see pictures of myself, and I'm like, oh my God, like, full, like, blonde. Like, I was just blonde, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm not ready. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, man. Don't know what I was thinking. A live reaction video from the live start, that would be super cool. Are you ever going to put the braids back in? Definitely. Listen, these little braids, I can do that right now. These little braids, I loved. They're good luck too. I don't know if you know that about braids, but they're super easy. And they're good luck. Look. Get the nice little, I can probably do it without a mirror. But yeah, so you get like a square behind your ear of about this much, and then make it nice and smooth. And then break it into 3 pieces. See, 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. And then you just do a little, this one needs a little more. Gotta make them fairly even, relatively even pieces. And then just do a normal braid. It's the only braiding I can do is this. Otherwise, can't do it at all. And the pieces are not perfectly even. I can feel it. But they are close enough for this demonstration of the braids. They're very easy to do. I enjoyed them. And they are all I added. That was it. Like, it was really just to keep it out of my face. And you'd be surprised how much it actually does keep it out of your face. Just having this little tiny bit. This just turned into a braiding tutorial. It did. Look at that. It's hard to do it without a mirror, to be honest, but I've done it so many times that I'm like, I can get it. Pretty much, it's fine. Now, the only thing I don't want to do is I had a container of these little tiny rubber bands that I would snap on the end to keep them there, but that's really not good for your hair. It breaks it and damages it, and I noticed that my hair was breaking and it was getting short. My little braids were getting shorter and shorter because the rubber band was breaking it. See, I almost messed up there. I was talking. Now I can actually see it, so it's fine. So here's one. Lucky braid, number 1. It's been a while since I've done this. Thanks for asking about it. Giving Viking vibes. That was the goal. That was the goal, Stephanie. That was what I was going for. Or elf. I really did. I enjoyed, like a Lord of the Rings elf, not like a Christmas elf. They're different, all right? And then, yeah, you go basically all the way down to the end like this. And it gets really little, but it's worth it. Because it's like such a fine little braid. It really looks pretty cool, actually. This is the only hairstyling I know how to do. It was like, because in wrestling, most of the time, ain't nobody doing your hair and makeup. So what you do is like, I needed to find something I could do myself, and I could do it often, and that I did not need help to do. Now, see, I don't have my little hair tie, but I would place it. But there you go. Look at that. Braid time, everybody, braid time. And it looks cool. Like, it does. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? I think it looks cool. And then I would do the other side right there. So, there you go. Elf. That's the emoji. Exactly. That's the emoji, Tie 5. That's the one. That was me. That was me in wrestling. And then when I wrestled, I would pull the top part back right here. So it was like I have braid, and then I would just pull a little hair tie, and I would keep it. And this kept my hair out of my face for the most part, because you can't just like I can't do like when I was fighting. You have to like braid it all the way back and make it super tied to your head. For one, it's incredibly painful. Braids like that hurt. All right. Shout out to the people that do it on the regular, because that shit hurt my head and it gave me headaches, and I did not really enjoy it when I was fighting. I did it because I had to. It was necessary. I could not fight with my hair like this because it would be everywhere, right? So you can't do that. But it was necessary, so I would do that. It also was incredibly time consuming. And for the record, I don't have hair to do that. I have the wrong type of hair to do that. It's too slick. Everyone that ever did it was just like, oh, this silky hair. I can't do nothing with it. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it, but I needed it. And so this was a much better option. Braiding straight hair is the worst. See, Tie 5's immediately being like, wrong type of hair. I'm like, I know. I'm aware. You're not used to seeing my hair down in front of my shoulders. I'm having a good hair day. I don't know what to say about it. Am I right? You love the braids. Wasn't expecting this to come from the question, but thanks. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I literally wanted people to see this is all I do. That's it. That's literally it. Was not a big complicated thing. It was just literally, and then I would do the other side. I've only done one, okay? But then I would do the other side. It kept the hair away from your eyes while you kicked the shit out of people. Yeah, pretty much, right. And when people like grab your head and stuff, in training, it's not a big deal if I'm grappling with someone and they mess up my hair and my ponytail gets all out of whack and, whatever. We take a break and I fix it, right? You can't do that in a fight. I can't be like, hang on, let me fix my hair. Like, it has to be so tight to my head that I don't need to worry about it. For that 15 minutes, I don't need to worry about it. And, but again, incredibly painful, incredibly time consuming. And then they would have to put so much stuff in my hair to make it able to work with that it was like days. It took me days and days to recover from what happened to my hair. I really did not enjoy that process of it. I did not. Cornrows do look cool. Listen, in fighting, I absolutely thought they looked cool. Like, I really did. It made me, it felt like, my battle braids. It was very much a thing, like, of crossing over to that mindset of what you're about to do and the competition and whatever. And it was very symbolic for me, but I did not really enjoy it. Good afternoon, D-Cell. Thank you for being awesome. Well, thanks. Thank you. Thank you for being kind. How are you this morning, D-Cell? Sabretooth, good morning, my dude. Coffee cheers to you. Nice to see you in the chat room. I hope you're feeling all right. Way too much to suffer for only 15 minutes. Right. Hours to prepare. Pain leading up. Pain trying to sleep the night before. Just, you know, like I said, days trying to get the stuff out of my hair afterwards, all so that for 15 minutes it could not be in my face, right? It's just a lot. It is a lot. Luckily, I only had to do it every few months, but still, it was too much. It was too much. Shayna had literally every female fighter, every single one that has long hair has fought with cornrows because it's pretty much the only hairstyle that can hold up to the rigors of a fight and not get completely destroyed. Listen, any female fighters or male fighters for that matter that had long hair that tried to do something other than cornrows got their hair. It's those pictures you see from a fight where someone's hair is like in their face. They're literally like they're like this in the middle of a fight. And it's like, well, what are you supposed to do? I'm literally fighting at a disadvantage now because I have this going on. And you see them like trying, and it's like, no, man, you can't do a French braid and try to fight with it. That's going to get messed up. And people try. That's it. Every female. It was not like, oh, Shayna and those cornrows. No, all of us. Every single female fighter. Every single one. Every single one. I'm sorry, baby. I was just turning you so you'd be a little more... Oh, there we go. There we go. Nope, there it is. We can go just visual on the fireplace now. It's warm. My space has... It's like a space heater. It really is just a little space heater. And so when it actually gets the area warm, I feel pretty good about it. Shayna kept the cornrows. We kept them because on The Ultimate Fighter, if you won your fight, you fought back to back almost. And when it is such a nightmare to get your hair done, you're not going to undo it and then go to literally hours, guys, 2 to 3 hours to go get your hair, put into cornrows. Like it's not a fun process. All right. People pulling and like you can't do it and not have someone yanking on your hair. Like you just can't. So we all did that. All of us. Benson Henderson, Clay Guida fight. Both those guys have crazy hair. First of all, Clay, I don't know how Clay fights like he does with his hair. Like he just lets it go. And I'm like, I don't see how you're not fighting at a disadvantage when you can't see. You can't see. You cannot see as well. I could never bear, I could never do the Thug Rose and just be like, I'm going to shave it. I thought about it. I did consider it very seriously. Like, man, it would be a lot easier if I just shaved this and then I would never have to worry about it ever again. That'd be really nice. But I just felt like I didn't have the right shaped head for that look. Thug Rose does. She rocks it. She looks amazing with her hair like that, but I just can't do it. My hair's looking on point this morning. Thank you, Alpha Wolf. I said I was having a good hair day. You still missed the blonde. Ugh, not me. Fried my hair, man. Made it look awful. Like sure, when I first did it, and it's like, wow, you look like an elf. It's beautiful. But then, a few months later, when you see the damage that had been done from it, and it was done well. It wasn't like, oh, it was a botched job or anything. It's just my hair was very sensitive, and highlights, you have to kind of keep reapplying them. And it just takes a toll, and it was just absolutely not worth it. My hair needed to just be natural for a while and grow out and get healthy, and it has, and I love it. The good thing about the cornrows is it feels good to take it down. Well, yeah, it feels good to take it down, but I can avoid all of that entirely if I never put them in. I said, you know, I have zero desire to ever put cornrows in my hair again. It'll probably be the main reason I never ever fight again, well, because I just do not want to put the cornrows in. Like I said, they served their purpose. They looked amazing. They looked badass. It was suffering. Suffering. Why do we suffer? Koozie, shave it, shaved head crew. Well, yeah, that would, I mean, sure, but since I'm not fighting, I don't need to. But I fully understand and support the shaved head crew. I would just worry about my head getting cold. I guess I always wear hoods, so it wouldn't matter necessarily, but I would worry about that. You know, you have so much heat that escapes through your head that I wouldn't want to, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. Couldn't do it. I always have to have a hat on or something. So, what games am I looking forward to next year? Oh, God. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to play this morning, Big Daz. I very well might play some Icarus solo today, guys, if that's all right with you. But for next year, I don't know. I need to see a list of what's coming out next year. Throw some games at me, Big Daz, and I'll tell you if I'm interested in them or not. Did you bleach? I did not bleach it. They were highlights, but it was a full highlight, which is all over your whole head, okay? And then I would upkeep it with partial highlights. And then once it grew out far enough, I would have to do another full highlight. So they were just highlights, all right? It was not like a full-on bleaching. If I'd bleached it, I don't know, I think I would have had to go shaved head crew because I think it would have just destroyed my hair entirely. The highlights destroyed it. The highlights destroyed it. You wear a toque all the time, your head would be fine. That's true. I like a good toque. It's took, right? Like I took something to the store, but it just feels weird to say. Toque. It looks like toque to me, but it's not. I know that it's not, but it looks like it. All right? Oh my goodness. God of War Ragnarok, definitely excited about that. That's a good one. Toque. Or twalk. To be fair, Koozie, the way what you have written there should be pronounced twalk. All right? I understand that you're saying two, like the number 2, but it might have been better to say a T-O-O. Because that looks like I should say twalk. Your first time seeing little Orson Wellington live, perhaps, Sabretooth, because obviously he's been in many videos, and the debut of Mr. Wellington is, has been several months, or not months, since several weeks since the debut of Mr. Wellington. But yes, live, and as you can see, he's quite a star. He really is quite a star. Twalk. Awesome. We should run away from bears, maybe. And as long as no one sees it like that, blah, blah, blah. Yep. How many cups of coffee do I have? Between 2 and 3. But usually I keep it around 2. I just refill it. Like I get like a full cup and then I drink it down a little bit and then I refill it and then it drinks it down and then I refill it enough times that it's probably another cup or so. And then occasionally I'm like, it's afternoon, I'm still drinking coffee. And then I just, who knows at that point. But I really do just enjoy keeping my coffee topped off right while I drink it. They finally unveiled what Thor looks like, and damn, does he look drunk. Well, makes sense, I guess. You've never played God of War. Is it any good? Yes, it is. It's very good. If you're talking about, I didn't play the old God of War games. I was aware of them, but I also was not a PlayStation kid, okay? I was a Nintendo and an Xbox kid. I missed the PlayStation completely until The Ultimate Fighter when I got a PlayStation 4. That was my very first time owning a PlayStation ever, and we won it because Rhonda won the coaches challenge, okay? That's the only reason I got a PlayStation. And I was just like, oh, well, I'm not going to say no to a PlayStation. And then I got to try some of the exclusives, and I kind of got bit by the bug a little bit, and I'm like, oof, I do enjoy this, I really do enjoy this, but I didn't like the controller at all. But thankfully, I don't know if you guys, I did this yesterday to show. So I prefer an Xbox controller, or at least I did, all right? But since getting my PS5, I don't know, well, here, I'm going to show you. Yeah. You guys can see, these are very similar in their shape and their size and, everything very, very, very similar. Not exactly the same, but similar. And this might be my favorite controller. The new PlayStation controller might be my favorite controller that I've ever held. For one, the haptics in it are incredible and amazing. Oh Lord, I hear something happening upstairs. I enjoy the little speaker on it. I enjoy, the it's just so much more comfortable than the old ones. But for the longest time, I always said, like, give me an Xbox controller. Like, I'm much happier, especially even if I use a controller on my PC. I want my Xbox controller because it's just comfortable. But I think I've finally been converted because they made a controller that was very similar to the Xbox controller, thankfully. Which one should you start with? I honestly wouldn't even know what to tell you, Cadis. I would say, I started with the PS4 God of War. What was that called? Did it have a name? What was the actual name of that one? I'm trying to think. Because now that next year the new God of War Ragnarok is coming out, and I'm very excited about it. Drink some apple cider vinegar. Wait, no, apple cider, not apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is very good for you, by the way. Hello, it's Pixie. Nice to see you. Pixie, I feel like you always show up right as I'm about to be like, I'm about to switch over. Although, I've got a couple minutes, don't worry. Uh-oh, says he had a full, complete shutdown. What happened? Did it just shut down? What happened? What's up, Frank? How are you? You're everyone going to leave on me like yesterday? What do you mean? No one left on you, Frank. I'm confused. What are you talking about? I literally we got on and streamed for like another 3 hours. Big Dad's the new God of War. Elden Ring. Elden Ring looks amazing. Gotta say. Cyberpunk. Listen, I already played Cyberpunk on PC, and I will not be playing it on anything else. I can't, I got a 3090. I'm gonna make full use of it for as long as I possibly can. Well done, Pixie. 95 out of 100 on your exam. Well, congrats, Pixie. That's amazing. Oh. That is amazing. Oh, this baby so sweet. I'm He's a sweet boy. Oh, the baby. I love the baby. I love when he goes, he like nuzzles his head down in. It's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. One moment. Just crashed completely. That's wild, Sussy. Dang. Are you on a PC or a laptop? Did you just overload it? Are you doing too many things at once? I blew my, what's it called? My surge protector, or what's it called? The power strip that's like a surge protector. I was blowing it yesterday. Not blowing it, but it was flipping. Because when they get, like, too many things are running through them, they just flip off as like a, you know, it's a protective measure, right? It turned out the one that I had plugged my main power cord into was not quite big enough. So I had to run it a little extra. I had to do all these adjustments. But yeah, twice. I was trying to play the Matrix thing on the PS5. I was trying to do the tech demo, the Unreal 5 engine that they just put out. It's amazing, by the way. I cannot wait for them to start making games with this. It's wild. It really is wild. It looks like real. They look like real humans. But yeah, it killed it twice, and I was like, "Oh God!" Every time I play my PS5, I'm gonna blow a breaker. I was really scared, but it was fine. It was fine. You're still not over the crucifixion V watched in Cyberpunk? Yeah. That was insane. I can't believe that was in a game. I can't believe that was in a game. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And then everyone was like, do it. And then we did. And I was like, ah! Like, Lordy mercy. I thought the botched beheading from Kingdom Come Deliverance was... I didn't think I could ever top that as far as, like, being horrified in a video game. But no. No. The crucifixion in Cyberpunk... did it. It blew it out the water. Nothing will top the crucifixion in Cyberpunk. Nope. Oh, he knows he's properly snuggled in. Yes, it is. A laptop maybe had too many sides. Yeah, the laptop was just like, I can't take it anymore. And just, you know, the that I often do. That was your little lappy. Your poor little lappy. It's okay, Sussy. It's okay. You're back now, and it's fine. Kuzi just did the crucifixion. You should have been allowed to... You can! You can! You can, Kuzi. You can do it. You're allowed. You're allowed. It is horrible, man. Oh, my God. I'm just like, what? Like, I want to know where in the game, like, the meetings, in the story meetings for this game, when they were like, you know what side quest we need? And it's just like, did we need that? Did we really need that? I mean, I guess we're still talking about it, which is probably what they were trying to achieve. So maybe it makes sense, you know? I guess I could see that. So I want a game today, guys. I actually do have time. And I don't, well, you tried punching. I think you have to choose, I think if you watch it, Kuzi, I don't think you can. But I think you can just be like, nah, screw you guys. And then, because, well, I don't want to spoil anything, okay? But they may have been protecting certain characters just so you didn't, like, lock yourself, like you didn't glitch your story, basically, by killing someone that you will need later. But There is a way to not be supportive of the crucifixion at all. At all. The beheading. Oh my God. Where's my headset? Honestly, you should watch this. If you have not seen this, one of the few clips that I'm glad I saved from
And
the
what
day.
a horrible way for this guy
Wait,
to go.
why can't I hear
the
myself?
dual sword that doesn't work.
Why can't I hear myself?
Ah!
What the hell? Why don't I hear myself?
Ah! Oh God!
Oh my God. I don't even need sound to just be like absolutely horrified. But so look, wait.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh no! And what a horrible way for this guy to go. The dual sword that doesn't work. Ah! Ah!
4 years ago. And it only has 220 views.
Oh, God.
Good Lord, it needs more. Jesus. Oh my Lord.
Oh
my
God!
God.
Oh God! Oh no! And what a
It's
horrible way for
so-
this guy to go. The dual
just
sword
awful
that doesn't
that-
work. Ah! Ah!
Oh my God. Ugh.
Ah!
Ugh.
Oh God!
Can't I hear it? I want to know why I can't hear it. Are you guys hearing
Oh God! Oh God! Oh no! And what a horrible way for this guy to go.
hearing it.
The dual sword that doesn't work. Ah! Ah!
it? Oh God, now I'm like, what's the problem?
Oh God!
There's some sort of problem. Weird. Very weird. Why don't I hear what I want to hear? It was showing like it was playing. You guys are hearing it. Why am I not hearing it? That's bizarre. That doesn't make any sense. It does not. I cannot hear it. I'm trying to figure out why. Because I'm going to try and play a game here in a second. It ain't going to work. Can you guys hear this when I test it? It goes blung, 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 blung. This. You guys hear that? I should be hearing that. And I do not. Did this boy unplug something? I feel like maybe. Maybe something got unplugged. You know? You guys hear it? Bling, 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 bling. Well, you hear me being like, ah! What the hell? Is this unplugged? Something unplugged? There we go. No, I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on it though. Yeah, bling, 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 bling. Yeah. Why am I not hearing it? This makes 0 sense. Wait. Uh-huh. That's so weird. Why can't I hear that? Headphones are definitely plugged in, yes. They definitely are. Weird. I don't know. I'm going to fix it. I'll fix it, though. I'll fix it, though. You left the Xbox running, and it brought up me, Shayna, Charlie, and I think it was Rhonda. I don't know if we ever played Fall Guys with Rhonda. She wanted to. Maybe, was it one Ruby Soho, perhaps, that was playing with us? That's my guess. That was a very special guest. Are you running a mixed board? I am not. I am not. I am running it very simply, in fact. And I don't really understand what it is. So, here's what we're going to do. All right? I'm going to switch things over. I got to figure out what's going on with my sound, first of all. But, in the meantime, I want to switch over. I would like to game a little bit this morning. And I want to play Icarus solo. All right? Because it's a game that I want to get better at. I need to get better at it. And I haven't had a chance to really play it. and I would like to learn more about it. So I feel like playing solo is a good opportunity. It's very much that's very rewarding to me. It's a game I wanted to play solo. Not that I don't want to play with Mia, because I do. It's way better when you play with people, all right? But as far as learning the game, I've been kind of craving to play some solo. So I'm going to do that, all right? We're going to switch things over. We'll start up a fresh stream. I look forward to seeing you guys in the chat room. Oh, Sussy, thank you so much. You're very grateful for the tip with the fog of war. Doesn't give you the feeling of losing something, but discovering something. That is a great way to view things. And hey, we all want to find out, so thank you very much. You are very, very welcome, Sussy. I'm glad that it resonated with you. It's what resonated with me. And I feel so amazing when I can share that with people, and they're like, yes, that's what I was looking for. That's what I needed, you know? So thank you, Sussy. Thank you for that support. Thank you for the donation. Shout out to everyone that joined me on this nice little fireside chit chat stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking this video and taking the time to do that. Whether you're a member, a subscriber, or just a viewer randomly passing by, I hope you take a moment and like this video so that my channel can continue to grow. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, members, just a reminder, members, this Sunday at noon, I am doing a live members only Chex Mix. What did we call it? A masterclass. A Chex Mix masterclass available this Sunday live to members only. So if you would like to participate, you would like to be there to get the coveted family recipe of Chex Mix, I suggest you check out the community tab post that I made. I suggest you go shopping and get your shopping list of essentials. If you have any questions, by the way, you can leave that in the community tab. I'll let anyone know if anyone's like, is it this or that or whatever, or, you know. Please feel free to ask questions for my members, especially you guys. I want you to participate and enjoy this. And I'm trying to find ways to incentivize and encourage people to become members and to stay members. So those of you that are members and you're like, well, I'm a member, please stay one, okay? That's really also very important to me. Maybe even more important. The retention is just as important as the growth, okay? So we're going to be doing a Chex Mix masterclass for members only on Sunday at noon. So we don't want to miss it. And, after the fact, you guys can still watch it, all right? It's not like you're never going to see it. But members only, baby. Get that live stream, get that live interaction. It's going to be a lot of fun. So now, having said all of that, having had a wonderful fireside chit-chat stream this morning, I'm going to wrap this one up. We're going to tie it up and put a little bow on it, and then I'll start a fresh stream, and we can play some Icarus solo today, because I feel it. I need that, like, I need it. I need some solo time for me, okay? But I want to bring you guys along with me. So thank you all for the support, and I will see you in just a few minutes, hopefully, over on the next stream. All right? Okay, bye.